Hey guys, I'm really sorry about my last video. It was so bad. I posted a few days ago, I guess, but it was something that I made half a year ago. It was a year ago actually. It was when I was in a different grade. So, yeah. I'm sorry. It was just when I was I don't know, just sorry about that. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing a sort of a Smokey Eye sort of thing. And I'm going to be using two palettes. One of them I got from Sephora, and then the other one I got it for Christmas, but it's the letters rubbed off. I just know it says Labelle, so I'm guessing it's a Jasmine Labelle, but it looks more to me it looks more cheap than the Jasmine Labelle palette, so I don't know. I just know that I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this, and so to start out, in this, I'm just going to take a shader brush that I got from Bobbi Brown. See, it's like this. And in the Bobbi Brown palette, right here, it has lip glosses. And, oh yeah, by the way, this is in Starry Night collection. And so this sort of satiny color, I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to get some of that. It's in this color. The thing that I hate about this color is that it's really difficult to get on. All the other colors are amazing and I love them, but it's just impossible to, nothing even gets on my brush when it comes to this. And so I guess I'll just use Ulta eyeshadow in Silk, and I got this for pretty cheap, so yeah, see, that gets better. So I'm just gonna put this all over my eyelid. Okay, and so now that I have that, I'm gonna take my that's basically sort of my base, I guess, a little bit. And so first I'm going to start with a little bit of the crease, and I'm going to take sort of this is more like a taupe sort of thing. It's not really taupe, it's taupey tan with a little bit of shimmer. But I'm just going to take this Sonia Keshak crease brush, and I'm going to put it in my crease, or more I'm going to find my eye socket bone, and it doesn't really show up. It's just the point that it's supposed to start things out a little bit. I'm going to do it to the other eye too. Okay, so next I'm going to take this Ulta eye crayon in Tinsel, and it's a silver color, and it comes with this thing, and I love it because honestly this end, you don't even have to use it for just this color, because even though it's a spongy sort of thing, but one time I remember I did a Smokey Eye and I used black eye pencil and I smudged it on my wet line, and then I went right back into the top using this, and it didn't the black didn't come out, as in it didn't smudge from the brush, which I really like. I guess it just absorbs into there. But still, so, and if it's not exactly sharpened all the way, so I'm just going to take my Ulta pencil sharpener, and there's a tool, there's one big hole, so I'm just going to sharpen it a little bit. And so, I'm just going to take this, I'm going to apply it pretty much all over my eye, but just mostly make it darker in the inner corner. So, let me try to get closer with the really bad lighting in here. And then you can take the smudger brush and on the outside just sort of smudge it out to give it sort of that that smoother, because in a Smokey Eye usually it's really smooth. And since I already know that it's probably going to be a longer video, I'm not going to do the other eye. Okay, so after you've done that, you can just get it a little bit more. You also have to put it on the bottom. So just run that along your the bottom of your eye. And so once you have this, take a, once you washed off your crease brush, if I take this palette, that little, any of these grays pretty much, but I'm going to use this gray right here, and sort of for definition, I'm going to take it and put it at the, edge but a little bit higher, just a teensy went higher than my eye socket bone. So it's going to be like this, and I'm going to put it in the edge. I'm going to bring it out a little bit and then make it go back into my eye crease. And the thing that I hate about this palette is that the reason why I think I use it is because since I got it for Christmas and it was just kind of convenient, and I ran out of my big palette that I need to get a new one of, that I think I got it from Sephora, but is like when you get the eyeshadow pieces that like kind of like fall to the bottom of your eye while you're applying it, then you can usually take the brush that you used for foundation, which I used. There's always that one special brush that I use for foundation, and of course right in the middle of my video I can't find it. Okay, basically once you take like whatever brush you use for foundation, you would take it and just like say that I used this for foundation, and you would run it along there, and it usually picks up the pieces and it just kind of sweeps them away because of if it's still a little bit liquider. Okay, so back onto this. Like, okay, so take the gray again and still. And if it's not working for you very well, like you can, as long as you wash this off after, because I would not recommend licking your brush, and then get the brush wet with some water, or you can even lick it, but I prefer to wet it with water because it's a little gross to put that sort of thing in your eye. So I just wet my brush a little bit with my sink water and dip it back into this, and it'll apply a lot better. Yeah, see? Okay. So bring it a little tiny bit further into your crease, like just a little bit, and then go back over it. Take a smaller, like about, I'd say maybe this size of a brush, and go back in with the silk if you have silk. And if you don't have silk, then you can pretty much just use any, like, it's kind of confusing to explain the kind of color that it is. It's like a, it's like, it has a satin finish, but it's like, what's the word? It's like a nudish sort of thing. See, it's kind of totally, because it's not taupe exactly. It's like beige, but light beige with a little bit of a golden undertone shimmer in it. So yeah, so just take your brush sort of, and you can go in a little bit if you messed up, and then you can also go back in with this, and you can just sort of like line it out. And then, okay, so far it looks like that. And this is also for like, this could be for beginners. Oh, why can't I talk? Okay, so this look can be for beginners and everything, and you can pretty much use any colors you want with this. But anyway, I'm also gonna take this angled eyeshadow brush right here, and I'm gonna take, I could either use a black eyeshadow or you can use a gel liner, whatever you want. I'm going to use this black eyeshadow right here, and I'm also gonna wet my brush first because this is not the best. And you can also use from the Bobbi Brown palette, there's a black, but this one takes a really long time to get off, so I would not recommend using that. So just pretty much go a little bit into it with your eye pencil. With like into your upper eyelid, close to your lash line. And then go on to the bottom too, and don't put it in your wet line yet, just like kind of go along the line where it's really close to your lash line. Oh. Ew, that was gross. I totally just forgot about that. Okay, so whenever I can find my brush, this would also be like a really good time to brush off the black eyeshadow that I just got right here. But okay, so this thing like right here that I talked to you guys about earlier, take this and go down to the bottom where you put the black and sort of just like smudge it out, because that'll give you, in a smoky eye you want it to be, and also same with on the top, because you want it to be very like smoky pretty much. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with this, the very tip of this angled eyeshadow brush, and with my Maybelline gel liner in Blackest Black. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it into my wet line. And same with on the top. Okay, and if it gets in your eye, just like, your eyes might tear up, because that's what I just did by mistake. Okay, and so next you're going to go back in again with the darker color, the gray color that I used before for the definition. And you're just going to touch that up. And then also, now that I'm done with this palette now actually, because I'm pretty much done with the whole look. But, because I'm really sorry that I am just so messed up right now with this. I have the e.l.f. Flawless Face Kit, and I absolutely love this. And if you see these illuminizers right here on the very top, it comes with brushes, but I'm not going to use the brush right now. I'm just going to use my finger, because illuminizer is good to apply with your finger. So I'm going to take, you can use either the white or this tannish color, either or. And there's also a pinky color, but since it's more of like a gray smoky eye, I'm going to go along with the white. And I'm just going to, sorry. Okay, I'm just going to dab it onto the inner corner of my eye. And then just pretty much you can take any brush that you want to, like even just a simple little blending brush that looks like this, and just go out onto the outer corner and sort of blend this out, make it all like, it's pretty much smoke-defied. And then I'm going to take the mascara in Mega Plush, the Maybelline, because I love drugstore mascaras. I think that they're the best. I don't understand the point in saving up all your money for a mascara, like a MAC mascara or Sephora or like pretty much any sort of thing like that. And like just when you can get same quality, maybe not as good, but really good quality at like under $7. And then to finish it off, I think that a perfect, when it comes to like, what's the word, a smoky eye, if you're going to do something big with your eyes, you always have to do something that's, like, you don't play up your lips if you're going to play up your eyes, pretty much.